Alright, it's been some time since I got to do one of these, and yeah, I mean, I guess we'll see how this one goes. Been league setup, so that's been eating a lot of time. I'm gonna open silver. I'm not sure. Like, I think like the 4 would be easier. I guess we have the equivalent on the 3. We definitely want to have an Overlord in deck. I guess the question is, like, do we want to put a scheme with it? We could also just open Overlord. That'll trigger a shuffle. At some point, the idea of the scheme is we get to potentially replay it. That's trying to play Recruiter. Silver gets you a little bit of extra economy. Longer term, I guess, like, you have Villa for buy. The draw is a little, or the payload's maybe a little bit weak here. So that's kind of an issue. I think I'm actually just going to straight open the Overlord. The silver is, like, convenient, but, like, I do want to be able to buy things turn 3 is my hope. And maybe I'll even get to see this guy a little quicker. So, like, this could be a Clerk, this could be a Trail, this could be Exploration. These are all options. I'm trying to think if there's, like, anything that makes me really happy about what's right there. I'm not sure what the answer is. I think I'm going to put a Clerk in, and then maybe this is a scheme, or maybe this is another Overlord. I'm thinking, like, I'm probably shuffling next turn, so I think putting another Overlord in sounds like a pretty decent idea. I could even do this one as, well, I was going to say maybe I could do it as a hunting party, but that seems a little bit tough. Opponent has taken a villain, which, I mean, I guess that's an economy boost. I could actually play this. I can actually play villain with this. I'm not sure what that does me so much. So probably I just want to trigger this shuffle. Like, that's fine. We'll pay off the debt. We're not going to buy anything. We do want to be buying regular things this next turn. Oh, that's cute. You can buy villain, patient it. Okay. So now I'm looking at this maybe being like a Trail. I could do the patient Villa thing, but I'm not so, like, into that, I guess. At some point, I guess you do need it for the buy, but I mean, Overlord can do that, right? I guess this is also sort of an economy boosting measure. We'll just do that. When I get villained here, which I will, we're discarding the estate, certainly. I guess I actually am behind on the economies. Like, I was thinking the Clerk had me in decent position, but you actually have silver plus villain, so maybe the second Overlord isn't doing me a whole lot, or the second Overlord for me could be that villain. I guess you're, like, up one card, which is the silver, naturally. I don't know what this wants to be. I mean, the temptation is to have it be a hunting party. I could, like, draw Copper Estate with it, though, which would be very bad. This could also be a villain of my own, and then I, like, buy a hunting party straight up. Yeah. Seems fine. This villain is going to be kind of irritating, let's say. I think it might actually be more destructive than the Clerk. I'm not entirely sure on that front. Just because the attack is actually substantially more brutal. Here I'm going to throw in the Overlord. It'll go like hunting party, I don't know. What? See, like that Clerk, like, once you have the villain in deck like that, maybe is just better off being like Scheme Silver or something like that. Just because the Clerk attack does remove the, whatever. This will be a Recruiter play. Let's get rid of the estate. Could take a Destrier here, just like straight up. I don't think that's a great idea. We could go for another hunting party. We could add Throne Room. I guess I could also think about adding like another Overlord. I think that actually sounds like an okay idea. Like, I don't think anything's going to run to where I'm worried about not having it. Although that may be a miss on my part. Okay, yeah, you're playing Clerk first, which is just like so clearly incorrect. Right. I'm admittedly feeling quite behind. My hope is... Okay. We could actually throw in the hunting party here. That sounds not so bad. What is it drawing? Like Overlord plus Clerk? Okay, apparently not. Yeah, we go villain first. This definitely wants to be something economic. Villain's just more destructive. Or should be more destructive. Could throw in a pair of Throne Rooms. I could also think about something like Throne Destrier. I think Destrier is actually just worse. Well, I mean, we experienced it not necessarily being worse than Hunting Party right here. We could also think about just like Throne, right? It's not the worst idea ever, I don't think. Although this looks pretty deadly, like the villain attack will get me. Keeping these coppers around. Oh, maybe here I should be taking... I'm kind of like hesitant to play this as a hunting party just because chances are it doesn't actually make me draw, but I'm also not sure what else to do with it. I don't even know that my villain attacks actually do more than Clerk. Like, you've cleared out enough copper that that's maybe not true. Right? Like, for all what I feel is like maybe a little bit more flexibility in my deck. Like, this is my third Overlord, so like this is my econ. If I play this as hunting party, I don't really get to do anything this turn. I mean, I guess we could end up throwing a Clerk. That's not too terrible. I need a 10. Like, that's okay, right? I probably feel... I feel like I do need to clear out a bit more copper, but I also just don't know how. So maybe this is like... I don't know. This could be something like Villain Destrier or Hunting Party Destrier. The idea is like if I put more draw in, the Overlords don't necessarily have to be used for draw, and that like produces more economy on its own. Like putting more draw in will get me more money. Is the hope, anyways. Though, like, clearly I'm well behind on money if I'm not going to be drawing these coppers. It's actually, I think I probably want to throw an Overlord like as recruiter twice this turn. Maybe. We'll see. The other thing I should notice is I can like do stuff with throned Overlords. It's a little bit kinder. Like you can throne Overlord, play recruiter, then play Overlord as throne. That's a thing I can do right here. Throne this hunting party. What do I need to do? Like I have another hunting party in here, right? I mean, we could clear out another copper if we want. We do 2 villains. It's like, I don't know. I don't remember. That has a villain in it. So maybe we like throne Destrier, throne Clerk. Seems weak on the money front, but what else can I do? I could toss another villa in if I probably want more plus buy. I think a throne's a better method for that. The idea is still like if I put more draw in the Overlords, I mean they have to be villain, they have to be Clerk, right? So like if I go throne Destrier, the hope is going to be that these Overlords suddenly start producing 2 coins. That's the idea. Anyways. It just feels like, you know, I'm super behind on econ. Which is probably true. Yeah. Although last turn, I produced 9 with like 1 Overlord play as a thing. I'm not sure. I'm gonna do the Destrier here. Because like I want to be playing all of these Overlords for money. And that's all that's in my discard is 1 Overlord, right? Yeah, except I couldn't draw it because I'm stupid. No, there was a copper in there, alright. In that case, that was just a screw up. So, I mean, we're going to want to draw that probably. I guess it's not actually productive to draw it. What do I do here? If I want to stay like competitive on points, I could go like Province Throne Room. Would be the hope. And again, we just want to be like throning more Overlord for coin-based things. I feel like I do need to keep pace on the on the points. That is a dud. I don't know how that one happened. Let's go find a throne room. Okay. So we're going to have to draw a little bit more. What's the meaning of this? How do I do that? I almost have to do Recruiter. Like, this is where it'd be really nice to have a trail in the deck, wouldn't it? I guess we could also go, like, Scheme. That's Throne Overlord. I can draw both of those with 1 hunting party play. And then this should be Clerk. Clerk. Villain. Yeah, so Province keeps pace. I do have 14, so I could actually add a gold. The trail would help a lot with draw. I could like play Overlord Recruiter and do that. I'm just not sure like how much more money I can produce without it. Like, could I double Province if I take a trail? don't know. Versus a gold. Like does that bring in enough whatever to make that possible? And I'm gonna say gold's probably better. We'll put a hunting party on top. Not that I think it matters a whole lot. Is that really the end of your turn again? Wow. Well, you bottom decked a lot of draw, so next turn's certainly working for you. You might actually be able to triple, which would be pretty irritating. I'm gonna admit. Let's do that. We have that Overlord as a copper or whatever in the discard, so now we can play Clerk. As I say, you should be drawing this next turn. So I actually need to probably throne this villa in order to be able to triple duchy, which is I think my only real option. Can I even do that? Probably. Got a coffer left. Yeah. I guess we could double duchy plus a Destrier. No, this has to be another duchy, because like otherwise I can't beat a double province. And gotta be able to do that. Right. Gotta be able to do that. Or at least tie a double province. Province duchy. I'd only need 13, it's not actually that terrible. You're probably going to play Clerk on me, which is actually really nice against this hand, like... yeah. Does this actually just win? No, it doesn't. I mean, you can double province duchy, which does put me in kind of a tough spot. It's really hard to see, like, a turn for you where... It's really tough to see a turn for you where you can't actually buy a province, although you are using up most of your coffers, so I'm not so sure about that. I'm pretty dissatisfied with how my opening went. I think the silver was just like so much better. Just like get the economy into the deck in order to be able to do that. Let's see, where are we going from here? We're going to have to throne the villa, but I have another throne room, so let's go find it. Maybe I play maybe I play a villain here. I'm trying to, like, balance... Maybe I just double duchy. I mean, if I double duchy, I can tie a duchy with a province duchy, so that's probably the move. What's in there? Is there a hunting party in there? I think so. So let's just double duchy here and see if I live. That's not looking like living. No, that's not living. That's already over. Yeah, I'm pretty not happy with the opening. I mean, I think the silver did you a lot. Economy-wise, that I just, like, did not have. Which, I don't know, like maybe I need to put in golds a bit earlier, but I really think it did come down to that opening. The silver was so much better than the nothing. Just being able to, like, you know, go and buy what you want to, right away, and maybe I took a few too many overlords. Like, I don't know exactly what the shuffle was. Maybe here, like, I had the 3 and I bought an overlord. Like, maybe this could have been a silver, and we just have a few fewer overlords and we're just able to buy better stuff. I mean, I bought the overlord because I thought I was going to shuffle, and I mean, I did, but maybe we didn't have to do that. And just maybe not having that silver in there, not having whatever card in there was was that bad. I mean, I thought shuffling was good, but it turned out to not be quite where things were at, especially with the 3 hit when it happened. So yeah, I'm going to say that there was definitely some misplay early on in that one, and that was probably the primary difference. And I'll see you all